Races on from the 1900 metre marker. Striking white face of Sir Theodore, just ridden out for the first 100 metres to get into the lead. He's making eyes at me, though is going to challenge for that position in the blue and black silks, now just being steadied. Blazing Light is back at the paint in the orange. Django's around them, the white cap. Tracked through by Duke of Orange, Bombay Circus, they're just crawling along. Cape Thunder towards the inside. SYX HOTFIX is going to move around them as they absolutely crawl down towards the 1400. He's making eyes at me by 1 length. Sir Theodore, hard held at the rail, passed by Django. Duke of Orange also on a double hold, so too Blazing Light, the orange at the paint, only 4 lengths off the leaders. SYX HOTFIX is around them, Bombay Circus, and that leaves Cape Thunder rounding off this field, only 6 lengths first to last. He's making eyes at me, the filly, in front a length and a half. Django is second as they go past the 800 zone. Sir Theodore's in third. Duke of Orange is fourth. Blazing Light just sits quietly at the paint. SYX HOTFIX gets a neck closer. Cape Thunder goes around Bombay Circus. 500 metres left to go. He's making eyes at me and Django. These are the top two. Sir Theodore towards the inside. Duke of Orange. SYX HOTFIX, and the yellow comes towards the outside. Django now moves forward. The long shot Django's about to hit the front. Towards the inside, Duke of Orange. All the while, SYX HOTFIX is starting to lengthen on the outside. Django 150 to go. Yes, SYX HOTFIX now pouring on the pressure. And SYX HOTFIX gets to Django to win, going away late on. SYX HOTFIX, Django, Blazing Light. And he's making eyes at me. Number 8, SYX HOTFIX, absolutely sailed down to the post and wins more comfortable than the margin suggests, because came looming up on the grandstand side and it looked like SYX HOTFIX would go on to win by at least 1.5 lengths to 2. Credit to Django staying on, but SYX HOTFIX lengthened and will provide the Hollywood Syndicate with the first 2 races. Django, much improved. Blazing Light. He's making eyes at me. There was absolutely no speed in the contest, and SYX HOTFIX had to quicken off a no-pace race, turning for home. He's making eyes at me. That allowed Django, the big roughie, number 6, which was paying 60 Rand 30 the win, 9 Rand 40 the place, to hit the front. But all the while, Keegan de Mello, a confident ride, hadn't gone for the whip at that stage. And the rider of Django seemed to have lost the whip. And now SYX HOTFIX, Keegan de Mello just showing this individual the crop, coming down to the line. SYX HOTFIX, Alison Wright, Matunzuk, Flower Alley.
Finishing first and second in the first race. Hollywood Syndicate are in the winner's enclosure again with SYX HOTFIX. They finished first and second in the first race, and they've bagged another winner here. And with me is Violetu Godini, the gentleman who gets 1,000 Rand on behalf of Hollywoodbets and on behalf of Gold Circle. Well done to you, Violetu. Congratulations. Your horse looked outstanding, and no doubt looked even better for you in the winner's enclosure. Well done. Thank you. Let's get Keegan in. I've never ridden in a race before, but I've watched a lot of them, and you were at the back and travelling sweetly, and just decided, along the way to inch a little closer, because to come from way off is not easy on a green horse. And wow, when you asked him to go, he was green, but you were always going to get there. I was excited with today's win. Yeah,
look, I know it wasn't the strongest of fields, but I think he's still got a lot of improvement to do, and I think he's still just learning the trade. I found myself at the back, just one off, and I was slowly creeping closer throughout the race, and I think about the 600 I decided to just go out wide and let him gather his stride before I send him, and just full credit to the horse. I think he's going to win a couple more. He's just, like I said, he's just got a lot of maturing to still do.
When you asked him to go and fetch, although he was still green, but he knew what he had to do. He went and did it.
Yeah, look, I know the margin will say half a length, but I think I could have won it a little bit easier. He still had a lot in hand, and I knew I always had the front horse, so I think this will build his confidence a lot. So, yeah, let's just hope he can go from strength to strength.
We were looking at some lovely footage of you going to post. What was going through your mind? I mean, he really looked, your arms were, you were holding him back and really went to post beautifully. You must have been excited then.
Yeah, he gives you a smashing feel going down, and yeah, he's come back accordingly. Just thank you very much to Mr. and Mrs. Wright. Very supportive of me, and yeah, to the Hollywood Syndicate, Anthony, thank you so much. I really just appreciate all the support.
Your next best before you run away, that horse of Mark Dixon's, your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, Master to be, I think he's down in class a little bit. I do think the younger horse is the horse to beat, depending how he takes to the poly track. I think it's a Hollywood's other horse, so yeah. And then the horse in the last, I think, is probably also one of my standouts.
Well done, congratulations, and let's hope we chat later. It's hot.
Thank you so much.
Come on, Al. Well done, and yes, I'm beating on the same drum, and I'm going to keep beating. He's just a lovely looker. We got so excited when we saw him going to the post, but still very green. You can see he's still learning.
Yeah, Warren, firstly, well done to Hollywoodbets and to Hollywood Syndicate. And yeah, he's a really lovely looking horse. As you see, he's still all a bit legs everywhere, and just needs to strengthen up. And I think this will give him the confidence that he needs, and a bit more time, and he'll be a nice horse.
Rest of your runners, you've got a fairly busy day. Chances throughout.
Yeah, Warren, we've got Beyond the Boundary having his first run out the maidens, expecting a nice run from him. Purple Powers and Winter Waves have got difficult draws, but they're well, and yeah, they should run in the money.
How was the sales for you yesterday? Any good?
So I was at home working, and yeah, unfortunately, the couple that Kevin wanted were too expensive, but there's plenty more to come.
Absolutely,
so,
there's another sale coming up in a couple of weeks' time. We hope you get something there.
Yeah, thanks, and well done to Muttensook, the breeders, and to Hollywoodbets, our sponsors. Thanks very much.
Spot on. Well, now we know why you thought, well, you're not going to miss it. Never mind going home to get the shirt. I'm going straight to the race course to do duty for the team, and well done. The whole Hollywoodbets team must be so thrilled with the way things are going today so far.
Yes, Warren, I thought we had a competitive card, and we have had a very quiet month last month, but you know, that's racing. But very well done to the syndicate, and well done to Kevin and Alison. His horse is very immature. He's still learning to do things the right way. I was a little bit concerned the pace was really very slow the first part of the race, and and then they started picking it up, going most probably through the 800, but Keegan pulled him out and went 3 wide and started letting him use his action. Yeah, I think he's a horse who's still learning, and he will get better, but saying that, we didn't beat a lot, but I think he is a horse will improve more in racing.
From an ex-jockey's perspective, I asked Keegan, if you're a fisherman and you use a new fishing rod, or you're a tennis player, you've got a new racket, and you're a jockey, you're sitting on a horse now and going to post, he really went to post well. That must be an amazing feeling from a jockey to feel this horse going down to the post so well.
Yeah, he did really look outstanding. I actually said to Alison when he was walking around the ring, I said he really looked good, and he went down to the start really, really well. He looks like the penny is only starting to drop, because he never travelled in the races before, always off the bridle, and loses his momentum. So he's a kind of horse, I think, with more time, he'll get better.
Well done, and congratulations again.
Yeah, very well done to the syndicate.
Spot on. Well done to the syndicate. Yeah. SYX HOTFIX. Muttensook, well done to you and all concerned with the breeding of SYX HOTFIX. Lightly raced, he's won well. Yes, it was only a maiden, but wow, he's still immature. Keep an eye on this one for the future. The numbers are 8, 6, 3 and 7. Race 3 is coming up next.